TikTok, this just blew my motherfucking. They don't take this one. It's for educational purposes only. Check this shit. Alright, so I've been on a little rabbit hole at work all morning trying to figure out if I should vote or not. And before I do anything, I want to know completely how it works. I'm just that type of person. If I'm gonna put myself in it, I want to know exactly what I'm doing. You feel me? Giving blood. You shouldn't want to give blood unless you know exactly where your blood going, right? I've been doing some studying on how voting works, and look what I found. The voting system was started in 1788. Yeah, my nails dirty. I'm at work. In 1780, between northern and southern states on how to figure out if they would abolish slavery or not. So they came up with a little system saying, hey, y'all state gonna give some votes and our state's gonna give some votes. But the difference was the South had slaves, more slaves than the northern states had. So the South had the advantage. So if they voted, the South would automatically win because the South had slaves. Let's go ask the slaves what their vote is. Y'all got slaves, so y'all gonna win. The North said, nah. Each one of y'all slaves will only count as 3/5 of a person. All black people, y'all not people. Y'all only half of. Well, damn. Damn. Every 5 people, black people, every 5 people, since you're only 3/5 of the person, will only count as 3 people. So if we get 5 people together, black people, that only counts as 3 people. Like, alright. So before we even say that that's okay, we gonna need people to oversee us. We gonna need people to, before we make our judgments, we gonna need people to oversee our judgment. So we gonna make a total Congress. Information that I'm finna tell you finna blow your motherfucking mind. Is my handwriting a little sloppy? I'ma show you. The Encyclopedia of Britannica. It's gonna look like this. This is the website. But you can go on here and find out who runs this website. It's ran by the government. You can find their LLC. I ain't posting all that on here. I don't want them to delete the video. You can find their LLC, their address, and a lot of other things on this website. Now let's get to the meat. Here is why Kamala Harris will never be president. And I ain't gonna lie, I was going to vote, y'all. And this who the fuck I was going to vote for. Not gonna lie. Until I found this the fuck out. People like us go to vote, we're not actually voting for Kamala or Donald. Let me bring y'all in. A candidate, each state gets a certain amount of electoral voters. A candidate needs an amount of 170 votes to become the president. It's coming from my notes. But this right here also confirms that it needs 270 voters for a person to win. Now I know you like, out of these big ass states with millions of people, thousands of people, how can it only take 270 people to win? They're talking about 270 electoral votes. So that means once we vote, the higher up people are gonna go look at our votes and be like, we want to go with them too. And if we equal up to 270, it's not our votes. They're voting off of just looking at our votes. And they can still say, nah, I don't want that person. How can I tell? Because this is what happened with George W. Bush and Al Gore in the 2000 race. Look, check it out. Al Gore beat George W. Bush, but the electoral Congress is like, nah, we don't want Gore to be president. We want George Bush to be president. And they selected George Bush, not because of numbers, not because of, they just didn't want Gore to be the fucking president. It get deeper. Real deep. Here's why she will never be the president. All presidents are related to somebody. This shit blew my mind. When I was reading through the Britannica, I saw that George W. Bush and Obama are cousins. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. They're cousins. They're 10th cousins. In order for you to be president, you have to be related to somebody. We don't know this because we're not in the inside. We don't know this because we don't study. We don't know this because we don't dig down in the notes. We don't do the homework. We just go with whatever they Obama and Bush been cousins. Deep. The 2016 Donald Trump versus Hillary. Donald Trump. Oh, that's white. First, let me give you the numbers. Here's the numbers. Hillary Clinton had that boy beat. Hillary had that boy beat. Hillary had that boy beat. I can make this shit up, but I'm not. Hillary beat that boy in 2016. But them boy said, fuck it. Electoral Congress picked Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton because they felt that the world was not yet ready for the first woman president. And Kamala ain't gonna be him neither. Look at this. They playing a game with us. All of them. You know how much money they make off of campaign runs? Running for campaign? Them too. And all the other presidents have made so much money just for running. They don't gotta win. They don't gotta win now. Look how much money this 2024 year has ran out. Billions. 46 billion, I believe. They can't get that money nowhere else. Look up these years in presidential elections. 1788, 1876, 2000, 2016, and 1824. 1824, John Quincy Adams will come up. Can you do your research on that? Man, this shit get deep. I love knowledge. And I love sharing it even more. I'm telling y'all right now, your vote will not matter. They want you to think that this black boy telling you, go do some research on voting. They're not voting. The votes is going to this. You need 270 votes to win. But my state has thousands of people, so why does it only have, you need 270 to win? That needs to be your first question. Donald Trump won the electoral college with 304 votes compared to Hillary Clinton. Come on, man. It's right in your face. Electoral college, bro. It's right here.